Well, Russian President Vladimir Putin has ordered his country's nuclear forces to be on high alert amid tensions with the West over his invasion of Ukraine. The order means Putin wants Russia's nuclear weapons prepared for increased readiness to launch. This raises the threat that Russia's invasion and the response from the West could boil over into nuclear warfare. Amid this concerning development, the office of Ukraine's president said a delegation would meet with Russian officials at Moscow's troops draw closer to Kyiv. Now, Putin says he put his country's nuclear forces on high alert because of what he calls aggressive statements by top NATO powers and financial sanctions.
The United Nations has now agreed to hold an emergency session on the invasion tomorrow. This video from a suburb of Kyiv appears to show a line of Russian tanks and armored trucks bombed out and still smoking. Kyiv's mayor says his city of almost 3 million is completely surrounded, forcing a children's hospital to relocate to an underground bomb shelter. Overnight, Russian forces blew up Ukrainian airfields and fuel facilities. Some Ukrainian men living outside their home country are returning.
Just can't sleep calmly. I woke up and I cried.
The UN reports nearly 400,000 people have fled the country, most of whom are women and children. Ukraine's Interior Ministry says 352 Ukrainian civilians have been killed during the invasion, including 14 children. It says an additional 1,684 people, including 116 children, have been wounded.
A show of support for Ukraine is strong here in San Antonio. Today, people gathered at the Alamo to rally as Russia continues invading the European country.
KENS 5 reporter Sarah Duran was downtown and talked with locals standing united.
In the heart of downtown, a special commemoration marking the 13-day siege leading to the Battle of the Alamo. A line of people wait to learn about its history.
Ukraine is still fighting.
As history in the making is standing nearby at the cenotaph.
The Ukrainian Society of San Antonio is hosting this rally. Attendees are holding signs, banners, and even balloons to show their support for Ukraine.
Organizers say this gathering is also to spread awareness as the Russian military continues invading their homeland in Eastern Europe.
We can help with our peaceful meetings.
Standing with the defenders from Texas's past as a united front with their embattled country abroad, a nation Irene Van Winkle and her family has ties with.
We want Putin to go away. Just leave us alone. Let us all come home and live in peace.
She is grateful for the growing support for her country's people. Her hope is it will
exert pressure on the government to do more is more,
both domestic and abroad. For now,
we can help with our prayers.
A call to action Candy Wagner is here to support, a woman with no ties to Ukraine but big on faith.
I think that's the biggest thing we feel like we can do is pray. It's about the only thing we can do right now.
Praying this chapter in history ends peacefully. In downtown, Sarah Duran, KENS 5.